Happy President's Day, everyone. We got a lot to cover today, and I mean a lot to cover. So buckle up, it's gonna be a long but a good one. I'm Emily Cervantes, and this is your Rainbow Roundup. Rainbow Wahine Swim and Dive has climbed the mountain once again to claim their 6th MPSF Championship in the last 7 years, putting on a show in St. George, Utah over the 4-day event. The Bows captured 9 event titles, including 3 relay championships in the process. Latricia Transom led the way as she broke 3 individual UH records, plus 3 relay records throughout the weekend. Really? She broke records? Now that's impressive. On the men's side, the Rainbow Warriors placed 3rd overall, pacing behind BYU and UC Santa Barbara. Several Bows will compete in the Bulldog Last Chance meet schedule for this weekend, with the opportunity to qualify for the NCAA Championships in March. I have officially run out of fingers to count Warrior Ball 23's wins this season, because your Rainbow Warriors are officially 11-0, coming out of last week's matches against Concordia Irvine. This past weekend was filled with big-time performances from the Greek duo Spiros Hakas and Dimitrios Mouklias, but the biggest change was from Brett Sheward, who returned back to his original setting position to post a career high of 55 assists. Starting at libero was Aleu Choi, who also got the crowd going with his defense with his career high of 11 digs. The Bows will continue their 5-week homestand with matches against Long Island University set for this Wednesday and Friday. First serve is at 7 p.m. Hawaii time. For a weekend that predicted a lot of rain and putting the start of the baseball season into jeopardy, the reality ended up being the best case scenario as the Base Bows took 3 out of 4 from Wright State at the Les. The home opener on Friday went to the way of the Raiders, but Saturday's doubleheader was a sweep as Jared Quandid plastered a double in the 8th inning for a 5-4 walk-off win in Game 1, followed by an offensive onslaught in the second game featuring a Quandid homer, followed by a Ben Ziegler-Namoa bomb in a 12-2 victory. Sunday was much of the same as UH unloaded for 16 runs in a 16-7 victory, with Kyson Donahue playing long ball. The Bows will now go on the road in back-to-back weeks, beginning this weekend with a visit to San Diego for the Tony Gwynn Legacy. Rainbow Wahine softball is heading back to the islands after clinching wins against Montana, CSU Bakersfield, and splitting a pair of games with host UNLV at the UNLV Dessert Classic. Sunday featured a bit of history as Campbell Pau threw a no-hitter in a 7-0 victory over Montana. The Bows used their power throughout the tournament as both Rachel Bueller-Saberin and Maya Leah Bethea repeated what they did a week ago at home as they combined to crush 5 homers over the 4 games. The Bows will now return back to the island to host the Bank of Hawaii Invitational, welcoming in Marist, Seattle University, and St. Bonaventure. First pitch for the Rainbow Wahine will be this Friday at 6 p.m. in the Rainbow Wahine Softball Stadium. Rainbow Wahine basketball went through a little bit of a rough patch this week, falling to Long Beach State at home 48-47 despite stellar defensive efforts. Lily Wahine Kapu led all scorers with 21 points, while Callan Spiller added 13 points and a team-high 7 rebounds. Today, UH looks for a shot of redemption, hosting CSU Bakersfield in the Simplify Arena at 2 p.m. Hawaii time before heading back on the road to take on UC Riverside and UC Irvine starting this Thursday. On the bright side, men's basketball did avenge the Rainbow Wahine after earning a big-time win against Long Beach State on the road, 70-67. Kamaka Hepa and Bernardo da Silva were UH's top scorers of the night, with Hepa coming in with 19 points and da Silva with 17. Javon McClanahan once again came in clutch, hitting a driving layup with 1 minute left on the clock to capture the win. The Bows are back in action today at CSU Bakersfield with tip-off set for 3 p.m. Hawaii time before heading back home for senior weekend against UC Riverside and UC Irvine on Thursday. I'm coming really close to sectioning off a segment called the Alyssa May moment because every week it seems like we're talking about her breaking a new record and adding to her legacy. This weekend at the MPSF Indoor Championships in Spokane, Washington, she broke her own 200-meter record and claimed the championship for the Bows while running a leg in the 4x400 relay to break another UH record. Joining her atop the podium this weekend was high jumper Lillian Turbin, as she snagged her first career title in the event, jumping 1.82 meters for second all-time in UH history. As a team, the Bows placed 4th overall and will look ahead to March 10th when they will travel to Fullerton, California to begin the outdoor season in the Ben Brown Invitational. It's officially that time of year to bust out those sunglasses and beach chairs because the Beach Bows are back in action and ready to start their season. Coming in at number 10 in the AVCA preseason poll, the Rainbow Wahine are set to compete in the Outrigger Duke Kahanamoku Beach Classic, starting their season off at Queens Beach. The Bows enter the tournament with St. Mary's, Stanford, Stephen F. Austin, and UCLA, with all the action starting this Thursday with first serve set for 9 a.m. Hawaii time. We want to end today by showing some love to UH Sailing, as the co-ed team placed 3rd in the PCCSC Top 9 Open, and the women's team placed 2nd in the Bryson Women's Fleet Race up in Redwood City, California. Thank you for bearing with me. I know it was a long one, but I'll catch you next week on your Rainbow Roundup. Go Bows!